can CC the taunt, so couldn't smite it, but my cannon just got it. For some reason Fizz didn't smite it either. And as you can see, we're just way too tanky. Did another flip on the Darius, dodged his first ability, and we got Drake and killed them all. With a build like this, like with a Yuumi, you survive for so long, as you can see here, even if they throw everything on you. You really have your Conqueror stacked and stay in the fight for so long. As you can see, I have max Conqueror stacks here all this time. If they come here, we can just turn on them. But since the Baron is so low already, just use the Fling and Smite, secure it. And then, yeah, it's just a really nice fight. We have poison on everyone. Blood gets a big heal again, but our poison still kills all of them. And we have the Baron.
My blade is yours.
Hello and welcome back to Pack Your Wildrift. In this video I really have a free win combo for you, which is full AP Singed paired with a Yuumi that sticks onto you in the mid and late game. And we're going with the usual Singed build. I'll put it here in the bottom, as well as the Yuumi build I recommend for this combo. And yeah, that's the master ranked. I think my count is around 12 marks at the moment. And yeah, at first you just play your normal full clear, as I recommend Singed scales well into the late game. Don't wanna go for too crazy plays early. Start with the Emto. And the Yuumi just goes for the usual support. I'm not an expert for Yuumi, so can't really tell you how to play her, but it's kinda easy to play Yuumi, let's be real here. And Yuumi is just completely broken. So we want to clear towards our bot side, place the control ward on red, and start at the blue buff. Starting blue, we don't need to worry about our mana, so we can just keep the poison running. I use Smite on both blue and Gromp, because you don't have the best single target clear early game. Careful not to fling over the Gromp, over the wall, or it will reset instantly. And then after you kill the two small wolves, you will have 2 points for your poison. Finish off the big one. This video will have 2 gameplays again, and the more intense one after this here. It's not the longest game, but still very interesting in my opinion, just to showcase how insanely powerful Singed and Yuumi is. So after Raptors we go for the grab, just as I explained in my guide. Then we can finish off our full clear, red and golems. Since the enemy bot lane is full life and we don't have ultimate, it's not the best gank opportunity, so I decide to just do a full clear. And that's what I do in most of the games. The gank is not really, let's say they're both half-life, then yeah, we could go for a gank instantly, but like that we wait for a better opportunity, get a kill on the Nautilus, and then we chase down Samira and actually kill both of them. And I have the Fizz here. I ult, because I'm scared of him a little, of the burst. And yeah, the ult is not the longest cooldown, so it's not a big deal if you waste it. And we just finish the clear here. Use the bonus IP from our ultimate to clear it. Save mana a bit with deactivating poison. And after that we're gonna reset for the mana boots. So we already got a pretty nice head start here, because we did go for the gank right after Crab, where it wasn't as good. Instead, we waited for a better opportunity and ganked after the red buff. And I'm running a Rod of Ages build in this game. Also grab boots, because we have 400 gold left. Yeah, Rod of Ages build is kind of the maximum scaling build. Makes you a little more tanky, gives you more AP than the crown. But the crown makes you more tanky than Rod of Ages. Even though it doesn't give any HP, I think. Just from the passive alone. So we go straight back to clearing. Actually with the Rod of Ages build it's even more efficient to just focus more on clearing than usual. Because you're a little bit weaker in the early game. Since you need to wait for your Rod of Ages to scale. So I was looking if I can help mid out a little, but he's dead already. So we finish this camp and then we should have enough for the Rod of Ages. And then of course I still have the Raptors up, but you wanna buy Rod of Ages as quickly as you can. There's nothing really important you need to do before recalling. Like if there was a Rift Herald up now, then I wouldn't recall, but I have the time to do so I can start stacking the Rod of Ages passive. Now we already have maxed out our poison. Our Rod of Ages is stacking up. Basically in a really good situation here. We have out the cannon. We can Goofling the Fizz. Yeah, he's rooted under turret. But he's so lucky and survives with 1 HP. It's really annoying. Got a perfect Goofling under turret on him, but he still didn't die. So anyway, we have no ult, we're low life, so we just keep clearing. And I don't finish clearing the golems, because it's more important for me to check the herald here. And I'm too low life to go there right away. Actually I'm a little late to the herald, but yeah, thinking I can get there in time. Didn't even remember if I saw the enemy jungler somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Fizz was so low from my fight earlier that he couldn't be early on Herald either. And he went for the Drake, so we can get the Herald here, which is way stronger than the Drake in my opinion. Yeah, since we're not like incredibly fat already, we can't really 1v3 there, 2v3, so mess up the double clear here a bit. Romp even resets 2 times, but yeah, it was still faster than clearing 1 by 1 I think. And we almost have our Boots and Glory enchant, that's another big power spike. And we need to make sure to place the Herald here before the plating gets deactivated at 7 minutes 30. So we go straight mid here, place the Herald, and then continue clearing. So the Yuumi doesn't jump on me already here. But now we have ultimate, so we could take a fight here maybe. Lost the turret already though. Just go for the Nautilus because Talon is like really mobile and can escape over the walls. But we get damage from the poison and he dies anyway after jumping over the wall. Yeah, the move speed and AP you get together with the Yuumi is just insane. So maybe the only combo that is as broken as Singed Yuumi is maybe Aatrox Yuumi. The other The only other combo I have in mind that is also like just unplayable against, and full AP Singed is the same category. It's just unwinnable if enemy has full AP Singed and Yuumi, and they are not inting it completely. So you have the Yuumi on you. You don't wanna focus on farming as much, because like it's 2 players of your team that are not in the fights if you only farm. This gets to escape here since he gets the slow from his ult on us. But at least he doesn't have it to like kill the ADC now or something like that. So we still have ult and ghost. Go to our cannon. Nautilus ults us, but there we're not in danger at all. We use the ult early for more damage, more speed. Get our poison on the Talon. He doesn't die unfortunately, but we are also unkillable. Even though we're building full damage, we did buy the Liandry yet. That's why the Talon survived. Looking there for a fling on the Darius. Probably could have done it too. Was a little too scared here without ultimate. But I'm mainly looking to get my reset now for the Liandry. So next try here on the double clear. Fucking it up again. That's like really such a tiny spot where you can't stand without the Gromp resetting. And if you fucked it up, it's really annoying to fix. You can just ignore it, the Gromp is resetting and keep clearing one by one. So when enemy team is on Drake, we can just run in there. You can have Ghost in a few seconds. Get CC to ton, so couldn't smite it, but my cannon just got it. For some reason Fizz didn't smite it either. And as you can see, we're just way too tanky. Did another flip on the Darius. Dodged his first ability. And we got Drake and killed them all. So we're insanely ahead now. I think our Rod of Ages should be really stacked too. And lately I've been running Conqueror instead of the Electrocute, and it feels pretty strong. Problem I have with it is that it doesn't show the bonus damage, only bonus healing, so it's hard to tell how much more damage you're dealing. But with a build like this, like with a Yuumi, you survive for so long, as you can see here, even if they throw everything on you. You really have your Conqueror stacked and stay in the fight for so long. As you can see, I have max Conqueror stacks here all this time. Now it's running out, but it's already back up on 6. Barely not getting the Fizz here, I think. And I do have my Rubber on as well now. So we should look for a reset now for the Rubber, maybe grab their blue buff for a recall. But they just can't do anything against this. It's so stupid. Yuumi in general is so stupid, but with an AP Singed it's even more dumb. But you do need a duo Yuumi, because random Yuumis probably will stay on their ADC. Especially if they're ahead like the Jhin here. But I still think, even though the Jhin is set ahead, that it's better for a Yuumi to be on me. Because I survive way more with my ultimate and also do more AoE damage. So we do go for the Darius here. It's messing with us a bit. stepping from side to side, but he just can't escape. We have the Glory enchant left, didn't need to use Ghost or Ultimate, so we ult now. The Talon is barely getting away from our fling. Even though we're so fast, we can't catch him because he can jump over every wall. Was a bit annoying. Just push the Nexus here. And I think we do have enough damage to just end it. So that was the first game. The next one will be a little closer. And more late game footage there, so stay tuned for the next one as well. In the second Singed Yuumi game, we ran the same setup. So the build from the beginning of the video. Start with an M-Tome. And just this last game we wanna focus on clearing our jungle in the early game. Yuumi plays a normal support role. Then the Yuumi stays on the Singed from mid to late game, after you farmed up a little. So we put a control ward on our blue, wanna clear up to our bot side. Starting at golems this game, where we have to tap the poison, so we don't run out of mana. Was a bit scared that the last one reset here, but it would have died to the poison. Didn't need to run back there. Bit of a time waste. Make sure you don't fling the red out of its radius, so it doesn't reset either. Then we use a smite there as well. And after the small raptors died, you will also have 2 points in poison. So you can save your fling for the next camp. Then as usual I like to go for the blue, because I'm low mana after clearing the bottom side with the red buff. And after blue you will be right there for the crab spawn, like 4 seconds late. So this one is not contested. I think I shot myself here, but it's too pushed out anyway. Kinda looking for a dive here since the Ezreal is so low. So I have flash goofling on him, but the Lux is there. Back already. I thought I have a little more time for it. I did the flash goofling right, but I waited too long I guess. But I did it like 5 seconds earlier, I could have run out before the Lux is back. But yeah, these plays don't really get you ahead. If I just went back to clearing my camps, then I would have the same gold and didn't die. Would already be clearing on the golems again here. This way is more how you get your team ahead. And yeah, that's risky, relying on your team. So I was thinking about going in here. Well, let's see, Yuumi's out of mana. And I think I didn't notice here. That's why we kinda entered that one. And Shyvana's also here and kills our Yuumi. Yeah, not looking too good. As I said, this one is gonna be a little more intense, so we're pretty behind now, 0-1. Shyvana is 2-0. Let's see how we can get back from situations like this. By the way, if you're wondering why the game has no audio in this video, it's because in the recording software I had my microphone on, on accident. So there's like TV noise in the background and I can't keep the game audio. So you only have music and my voice in this one. Next video will have audio again from the game as well. So their bot lane is pushing, we cleared the blue again. Unfortunately they have vision here, so we can't really get a gank off here. So we just clear the crab. Pen is also here, so we look if we can get a catch on them anyway. The cannon comes here, we might be able to flash in. And yeah, we get a flash fling off and get both of them. We did go for the Ezreal because the Lux was so low already that I thought we can get both this way. It's a little risky, but it worked out. So this should be a free Drake, since their bot lane is dead. I usually prefer Herald, but like when you're on spawn for the Drake and maybe too late for the Herald, then I prefer to just get the Dragon, so I don't lose both. So I get another free kill on the Vladimir, he used his pool too late. And we also have Rift Herald now. At least we can contest it here, let's see. The Shyvana comes, I can't remember from this game. Shyvana's here, but we also have the cannon. So I think she can contest it alone here. That's great, so we got Drake and the Rift Herald, even though we were behind before. Now we're gonna get turret plating gold. And I think we should actually be ahead from the Shyvana now. We got our Glory Enchant boots and Liandry. Another M-Tome as well. Bot lane loses turrets, but it's no big deal. I mean their first turret. Unfortunately we didn't get the mid turret for the first turret bonus. So now we know Vlad used his pool, but he's kinda on his turret, so we can't go for him anyway. And our whole jungle is just up, so yeah, we should really be clearing the jungle now. Even if they're pushing mid lane. Our ult is almost back up, maybe we can help out mid after. We get a flash poison on the Ezreal. Lux misses her root. But for some reason I don't really know why the Yuumi didn't go on us here. That's why we couldn't go for the Lux as well. It was a little late. And I get hit by max range of Lux root. Pretty unfortunate. Should have just ran out after the Yuumi didn't go on me immediately. I was expecting more healing. And I kinda should have been there earlier when Cannon ulted. I think getting my Raptors there before it was a mistake. So yeah, the Lux is pretty fat. It also has a Mage Eyes, so we gotta make sure we kill her soon. So we get Smite Slow on the Shyvana, also get to fling her back, so she has to flash out. And the Yasuo is here. Get the grounding on him. Gets an ultimate on the Irelia. And we don't get any kills, or they also don't get any kills here, I guess. But maybe we can get this turret now. Cannon is also here. And it was a free turret. And then we can go back to clearing again. And with Yuumi and Crown, like we almost have our Crown now, just can walk into 5 people. Even if they throw everything on you, you're gonna survive that first burst. And then Yuumi has all that healing and the root to get away. So there's really no counterplay to this. You're gonna see what I mean. So Ken gets a nice catch on the Lux, solo kills her. That's nice, we can get the Drake. Place ward over the wall. Pulling the Ezreal in the wrong direction. But I was kinda expecting to kill him instantly with it. But then the Yuumi ult got the kill on it. So it worked out anyway. I wait for the team here to go over the blasting plant. Caitlyn is too slow, so I just use it. Try to ground the Shyvana. And we get the dragon. Aurelia even gets a kill on the Shyvana as well, but she dies for it too. Get another fling off on the Yasuo. Tried to Gu-fling him, but he was too far away from my Gu already. But we do pick him up anyway. So now, since my whole jungle is up again, I just wanna go back to clearing. So since I have some AP now, I have pretty decent jungle clear. Even if I'm fucking up the double clear here again a bit. Not too bad, it's still faster than clearing one by one. So Yuumi has blue buff as well. Should be really set up for the next fight now. So Baron is spawning, but I don't really want to go for it right away. I would prefer to get another full clear off here and a reset. Then maybe go for Baron if we get some kills. Since I'm not the best at smiting, I don't like forcing objectives. Smiting is always kind of a 50-50, even if you're ahead, your smite is gonna deal the same damage. So I prefer fighting first, like this. And I flip the Shyvana over the wall. Get my poison on everyone. Flip the Shyvana again. He actually survives the poison, that's crazy. I guess because he gets like Wit's End or something. I don't know what she built this game. But with the Liandrian Crown and the mana boots, damage kinda should have been enough to get that burn down. You must have some sort of AP. Some sort of magic resist, I mean. So I need 150 gold for Rabadon. Definitely wanna take that before I go back. Fortunately Shyvana already got this camp here. We're getting a flip on her. But yeah, as I said, for some reason we're not dealing that much damage to the Shyvana. Flash out because there's still a turret left. And we don't want to take too much damage here. There's just 50 gold left from my Rabadon. I'm just gonna take the Gromp here. And then reset to get the Rabadon real quick for the next fight. So we're kinda looking for a catch here. Lux misses her spells, so I'm wondering if I can get on her before she has the root back. She's keeping a distance, so we can't go for her. Since I see Ezreal top then, I just start the Baron. And if they come here, we can just turn on them. But since the Baron is so low already, just use the Fling and Smite, secure it. And then, yeah, it's just a really nice fight. We have poison on everyone. Blood gets a big heal again, but our poison still kills all of them. And we have the Baron. And as you can see, I also survived a lot of damage thanks to the Yuumi. I think Ezreal got a tower in the meantime, but it was still worth it for us. Caitlyn should also be able to get a turret now, the Baron buff. So we go for the Drake. Shouldn't be contested by anyone, Ezreal should be going back to his base. And there he is. So we got the next Drake as well, go for the blue again. And the next item is gonna be the orb for even more damage. Since, yeah, it's not just my usual build actually. Brown Liandry Rabadon into orb, it's my favorite build. Gives you the most damage and survivability from the crown item. Even if you just get everyone to touch your poison one time, you really did enough for the fight, because everyone is gonna be half-life from you. And if someone stays there a little longer, or you get a fling on someone, then that person is probably dead if you're ahead with the build. So we do have to keep an eye for the Lux root. Not exactly sure how long the cooldown is, but since our spell shield is not up right now, it's kind of the only thing that can be dangerous for us here. But even if we get rooted, we still have the Yuumi ult, so we probably wouldn't die. So I keep looking for a catch here. Ezreal comes too close and he's just dead, because we have so much bonus HP from the Yuumi together with Rabadon. And since Lux is so fat, go flash on her, fling her in the goo. And I'm not sure if she would have even died without the Yuumi ultimate, but yeah, with the ultimate she was just a safe kill. So we tank a little too many turret shots here, just set back for now for a second. But we have our Yuumi healing, so we just keep our poison in case they go in. We have the poison here on our allies. Then we wanna go for the Drake again. Since Shyvana is bot lane, and also Elder Drake is always your priority over Baron on Singed, because it's so broken on Singed. So with Liandry, also have a decent clear on this. I actually fuck up the Elder Drake smite. As I said earlier, I'm not good at smiting. Also got knocked back by the Shyvana. Not even sure if I smited too early or if I just got knocked back and I couldn't smite it. Oh yeah, really big throw by me here. So Vladimir is pushing our top lane. Fortunately we have some allies with a brain here, and Irelia goes back to defend it. I think the Vladimir got it anyway, but we get the Baron, and also the Ezreal should be dead. He actually somehow didn't get the poison on him, even though it was on him while he was in the stasis. I think he blinked fast enough to get out with it. And he even gets another dash off. So really annoying chase here with the Ezreal, but now he's grounded. And our Fling will one-shot him. And I was like, terrible reaction time, flashing for the Lux. And her recall already goes through. Kinda mess up sometimes because of the camera movement. When I'm moving around the camera. Gets a little too chaotic sometimes. So we do get another Fling on the Lux. It's just gonna die, so I leave her there. Look for the Shyvana again. So yeah, not ideal with the flash there on the Lux and chasing Ezreal for so long. But it's just, this combo is just so broken that you really don't have to play perfectly to win. So it feels like kind of a close game right now. But they just can't kill us if the Yuumi is on us. And our damage is also insane. So the blue buff is cleared. Just gonna push out bot lane. And also just straight up go for the inhib. Because our auto attacks are gonna deal 500 damage from all the AP. We get a fling off on the Ezreal, he's dead. The Yuumi ult roots all of them. We have the poison on them, actually die. And the Vladimir survives from his healing, but now we have the Yuumi on Irelia. Ken was way too late there with his ult, but at least we pick up the Shyvana. Now someone needs to defend top lane. So yeah, I guess when our spell shield's down, we're not tanky enough to survive like the Vladimir damage. He's also really strong. And I dumped that only our Yuumi is here defending, so we lose half our Nexus. At least it regenerates the HP. Now, I'm not sure if we even have the Riftmaker before this back for the sustain. They had even more AP. Then you could also consider going like Spirit Visage together with Yuumi, last item instead of Riftmaker, to make you more tanky. Actually, it would have been probably good this game, since the Lux and the Vladimir were pretty fed. Would have been worth it to run a Spirit Visage. So we flash on the Lux, he's gonna die to poison. We actually didn't have poison running. Kinda awkward. 1 singed mechanic, we're rank 1 singed. And fuck up the only spell we have. Well, it happens sometimes. Especially in clone fiestas like this one. But yeah, it was a terrible mistake. The Lux survived because of that one. And I also don't really know why we leave the Elder Drake up to them. Because it's more important than the Baron. I mean, kinda we can go for the Baron now. Because I saw the angle to end it here right away, I think. Yeah, that's my thought process here. You want to prefer Elder, but I was thinking I can go straight to the Nexus with Baron. And gonna be able to end it. And yeah, that worked out, so that's why I went for the Baron here, instead of the Elder. So let's see if I check my damage this time. Again, these gameplays are a little older, that was where I was almost dropping out of Master. I'm back up a little bit now, over 10. marks. And we did 62k damage. Like, pretty much the same damage all our 3 randoms did together with us. So thank you if you watched all the way to here, and I'll see you in the next one.
Mother always said, subscribe to Pacquiao, and if that's done, click the bell so you don't miss any videos.